ladies and gentlemen, you're going to hear me say that a lot just because it goes across the board. Greed always has a way of slapping you in the face and saying, I told you so, but y'all never listen, man. Let's talk because clearly the message isn't getting through to some of y'all, especially you basketball players and you football players.
You need people like me. You need people like me so you can point your fucking fingers.
Marcus Morris Sr NBA player has been arrested for fraud. Uh, the charges say he allegedly wrote a check knowing that the funds were not in the bank. So he's been arrested he got arrested for fraud. And when I see that, man, it's actually, to me, it's sad. It's not cause for celebration because I don't like to see when bad things happen to people, but it's sad. And I say that it's sad because it's just another example of professional athletes, NBA players, NFL players. They're given a whole bunch of money at a young age, and no one teaches them financial literacy. No one teaches them to be fiscally responsible. All they see is blowing money, buying big cars, buying a whole bunch of houses, going to strip clubs, wasting money on jewelry that's a lot of times fake, and all the times that's overpriced, that's been marked up 200-300% that these jewelers taking advantage of them, buying $500,000 cars because they're in a young state of mind. They give them these millions of dollars, then they put people on them to take the money from them and don't take the time to teach them how to handle that kind of money. I think Marcus Morris was just playing last year in 2024. And there's a lot of NBA players and NFL players that are like that. They make all this money, but they be broke while they're playing, or they be broke soon after they finish playing. Because the world that's shown them is a world of vanity. It's a world of lavishness. It's a world of wastefulness. You want to get your $500,000 car. You want to buy a couple of $1 million houses. For what? But that's how it is. I'm not saying that all of them, everybody is like that. But a lot of times when these young athletes get that money, people get sent at them. Realtors take advantage of them. Jewelers take advantage of them. Car people take advantage of them. Tailors, clothiers take advantage of them. Take financial, financiers take advantage of them. Lawyers take advantage of them because they're so young and they never had that kind of money. So they're like prey and they get preyed upon. But Marcus Morris is just another example of that, man. So I'm pleading with all you young athletes who suddenly come into millions. Don't waste your money on all that stuff, man. Live below your means. You don't have to go get a $400,000-$500,000 car because you're trying to live like the cats on your team who are making $30 and $40 million a year. And a lot of them cats end up going broke. Stop it right now. Y'all see this cycle, it goes on and on and on. They give you the money, then they put people around you to take the money from you. Because they're not going to tell you how to use the money if you don't try to do it yourself. I just hate to see this cycle constantly happens over and over and over again. These young fellas, magically melanated, 99% of the time, they get all this money, and before you know it, they done got broke because ain't nobody teaching them how to handle that money.
This shit is it all goes back to the poor man mindset. You grew up in a household with people who are repeating habits, repeating cycles that they saw from someone prior to them who didn't understand how to put respect on finances, how to put respect on the nuclear household, how to put respect on masculinity, femininity, the things that are necessary and required to keep a stronghold. I'm trying to find a word for it. Not the stronghold that restricts you from spiritual cleanliness or enlightenment, but the stronghold that keeps the foundation of your house intact so that people on the outside don't have a availability to get inside and destroy it by using jargon and temptations to say, oh, well, shit, society says it's all right to be flashy and look good, and you have to have on certain things to be acceptable and respected out here. Otherwise, you're going to be deemed as weak, soft, a nerd, a geek, unpopular, and unlovable, and all that other crap. This is a cycle that's been successfully implemented over decades, man. That's why they don't know how to date. They don't know how to marry. They don't know how to properly vet these video vixens and IG models that come across their plateau, because it's like, shit, you get money, now you have access to everything. Now you can just go out here and buy whatever and sleep with whoever and walk through whatever door, and you get a pass for all of your crap that the normal person wouldn't, because you are successful. And the people that's supposed to really be looking out for you, they ain't really looking out for you. They want to see you implode. They just want to extract from you what they can until you no longer have anything to offer, and then they'll leave you high and dry. The recipe has never changed. Never. This dude is just like Travis Hunter and the rest of them. Y'all coming to this level of success. You don't listen to real counsel, but you'll listen to the ones that be on that bullshit. Now you up here scamming, and you should, as a NBA player, you should never ever be broke. You should retire rich. You should retire with other sources of income, bringing in residual income. There's no reason in the world anyone making the type of living or having the lifestyle that you have should ever be dealing with people like Brittany Renner. None of that. That should not be your problem. And the fact that you are dealing with what you're dealing with now tells me that people around you failed you, and you were too rambunctious, stubborn, stiff-necked, ego-driven, conceited, prideful. Damn shame. Damn shame. Anybody who was coming into the NFL young, new, fresh, stop letting these people gas your head up. These comment sections, these folks that be around you outside the games and practices with these big signs and showing their titties, and don't let them gas you up and lie to you, man. It's all a trap. It's all a trap. Stack your bread, stay low key, enjoy doing what you love to do, but separate yourself from the world. There's a way to do this and separate yourself from the secularism of this life. And if you don't do it, you'll get sucked in just as well as Mr. Morris here did. Don't fall for the trap, because there's a lot of them. And I mean a lot of them.